Hey folks, welcome to our latest episode of Football is Live. Here we come. It's not done, Mike. It's not
It
done.
is not done.
That's
I
a big.
believe in my real captain, and he said it's not done.
Yes, so he says it's not done. He must be right. Look, we're not going to start there though. We've had again. Who saw this coming? Liam
Everybody.
Rosenior
Everybody
has
saw
been
this coming.
sacked. Yes. Well, look, we don't love seeing somebody losing their job, but they do get paid handsomely for losing their job. So it doesn't suck as maybe a regular person losing their job.
Yeah. I mean, look, the results were atrocious, and there was no question that he was going to go. I'm all in for bringing Ange just for the comedy value, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Listen, I'm always all in for bringing in Ange. I feel like Ange just become this staff answer now. All the any managerial any managerial change. Let's bring in Ange, right? I love it. I love it. It's spicy.
Who do you think they'll get though? Do you think they'll chase Cesc Fabregas? He said he was happy where he was, but I don't know. Who do you think they get?
I don't know. There's rumors of what did I hear? I heard a rumor. Who did I hear a rumor about? Wasn't Tuchel coming back?
That would be.
It was no. I think it was Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann was the rumor I heard.
Okay. I don't know anything about it. Yeah. I have no opinion on that at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, he qualified himself out. I don't know. That's kind of what I've heard. But yeah, we'll see. What I do want to say though about Liam Rosenior is like the David. He's I feel the guy they put in charge is like the is like the assistant to the regional manager in the office. He's basically Dwight for the American viewers, right? I feel like they've had Michael Scott, they've got rid of him, and they're David Brent, as we obviously for the UK listeners, right? The American and UK office, and they've put the assistant to the regional manager in charge till the end of the season. I'm just like morons. I text my brother. He's like, it's a shit show.
It would be when you look at their payroll. Like the amount of money that club spends that they can't get, it's shocking. And again, nobody didn't see Rosenior going. It was inevitable, but it's astonishing that they can't get the manager thing right, or they get it right for a season and then it goes pear-shaped again. Bring in Jose again. Who knows?
God knows, mate. I mean, it's. I think that the owners have said they're going to have a reflection and look at themselves and all that. But yeah, I know.
Maybe they should fire themselves too.
Look, it's good news for Liverpool. I'll take it. We're happy.
Fifth place feels like there's one horse is out of the race.
One. Yeah. We need to beat Palace at the weekend. But yes. So we'll see. So yes, Chelsea fans, we would love to hear what people think about it. I mean, the performance against Brighton was pathetic, absolutely pathetic.
Yes.
Rosenior did not mince his words after, and then was obviously, marched out the door. But yes, there we are. But let's turn focus, Mike, to there's a big game tomorrow night at the Emirates, right? Bukayo Saka is back and available.
Calafiori also back and available. No Timber, unfortunately, but yes, a couple of major upgrades, which now leaves the headache of who's your front five and what does that look like and all of those things. But yes, good that I think Calafiori back is also a major help in the back line. Must win. I think they will win. I think it's 2-0.
Okay.
When you look at the injuries and the stuff going on the Newcastle side as well, no Gordon, no Joe Linton, there's a bunch of stuff that I think also helps the cause. So I think Arsenal win 2-0. And every goal that they score and every goal that they prevent is huge, because it's down to 3 goals between these two teams, between Arsenal and City. Everything is level except for goals scored.
Yeah. Yes, will Havertz start again? Probably. No?
Probably the experts, when I was looking at a bunch of different stuff for my free hit team, were like Gyökeres was like a 20% chance to start. So I think Havertz starts. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and do you think? I mean, like you're confident going in. How's the nerves? What's the atmosphere going to be like? Do you think the Emirates gets really up for it, gets really behind it? Because
Has
if it is at
to.
least an evening
Has
off,
to.
they have.
Like
Yeah.
this is where, I think, home matches it's supposed to be a fortress. The Emirates hasn't quite been a fortress, but like this is about the team rallying, the fans rallying around the team. Like, couldn't be a better moment in terms of it's a home match. Like, you've got all the tailwinds you could possibly ask for a response from a frustrating match away at the Etihad. So yes, I think that everyone's got to line up behind this, and just the fans carry the team. The team gets ignited by that and carries the fans. That's what has to happen.
Okay, what happens if they don't score in the first 15 or 20 minutes?
You trust the process. You're home. You're home. You
Okay.
press.
Well,
you press, and you do what you did with City against a weaker club, and you win 2-0.
Mhm. But do you think they'll do that?
Yeah, they have to. Yes, I believe they will.
Okay. You believe they will because they have to.
Yeah.
Not because they want. Okay.
Well, they should. They should have been doing it all season, Ross. They should have been doing it all season.
They should, yeah. And so look, I mean, this is it now. This is crunch time, right? So they're now not top of the league, by in virtue of goals scored for Manchester City. So yes, you could argue they're now chasing. Like again, do you think do you see any jeopardy? Like you mentioned, Newcastle got a couple of key players out, not been in great form. Questions over Eddie Howe's futures. Like, do you see any real jeopardy in this fixture, or do you feel or if any jeopardy, where would it come? Where would it come from?
So I believe they win. I think the key is whether or not they can keep it. Like, literally, it's goal differential. So keeping a clean sheet. And so, if anything, the fear of making a mistake and conceding, and to counter that, you've got to play with pace, and you've got to play forward and not take the risky play in your defensive third. Like, as long as they do those things, they'll be fine.
Okay. So you don't think Newcastle have a big performance in them at the Emirates? Maybe counter-attacking. They've got some players. I think they're Harvey
They do
Barnes.
have some players, but they also have some key missing players that I think make a difference. Anthony Gordon makes a difference.
Emirates is back though, right?
What's that?
Emirates is back.
Maybe, yeah. I haven't been following Newcastle all that closely lately, but I can do a little quick searching on that.
I'm pretty sure he
yeah, he's not flagged in the game, so yeah, he must be back.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know. I may see it a little bit differently, mate. I think that
of course you do.
I do. Well, I think you're being very balanced. I think there could be a nervous Emirates tomorrow night. I do think the first 10 minutes is going to be key.
Sure.
I think Newcastle are quite well equipped to deal with the physicality and the set pieces more as well as probably them and Brentford sort of teams you go. They've got a lot of height and physicality in that team. But yes, I mean, look, I don't know. I think the team selection is going to be fascinating with Saka available, Calafiori available.
I don't think either of them start. You don't
think Saka?
I don't know. If he starts, he's not playing 90. If he starts, he's not playing 90. He's been out forever. He's not match fit.
Surely he starts him over Madueke, no?
That would be my preference, but if he does, he probably plays 60.
Yeah, which I think, probably feels right. I mean, Odegaard will play. I think it'll be the same You'd imagine, would Eze keep his space in the
I
left
sure
wing?
it'll be very disappointing if Eze is not on the left.
Do you think he won't be?
No, he's done nothing to lose his spot. This just comes down to the fact that we're getting all the players in the middle of the pitch healthy again. So, but I think it should be Saka on the right, Odegaard in the middle, Eze on the left.
Okay.
With Havertz up top.
You think that's what? Okay. Yeah. I'd be surprised if he doesn't go with that. I think he'll go pretty strong to start. I think he would. Yeah, if Saka is fit and again, he's available for selection. Like you say, it's hard to know the context of that, right? Which kind of, like how right he is. If he feels, he's properly back, he's got no niggle at all, I imagine he would start. But
and it sounds like it was the team that said no to him against City, that he felt ready, and the team said no, or Arteta said no. So it's just match fitness, right? Like, you can run on the grass all you want until you've played a bunch of matches. You and I both know there's a very different thing from match fitness and that.
There is. Okay, we'll see. Well, look, Man City will be watching on, obviously looking at what's happening at the Emirates. I mean, it feels like I said the next two games feel like the Arsenal have to win these. You've got to win your home games, right?
Yep.
So it does feel like
gotta win them all.
Yeah.
You got 5, you gotta win them all.
That's it. They got to go and do it. And it starts tomorrow again. I mean, they're definitely big favourites against. Again, it's not the Newcastle team that have had results against Arsenal. They're not.
I mean, they've got no Livramento, they've got no Schär, they've got no Gordon, they've got no Joe Linton.
Yeah. So a few players missing. I feel like they've got. So who'll play at the back? It'll be Thiaw and Botman. Probably.
Yeah. And then, I mean, you've got Hall, you got Byrne, you got Trippier. I mean, they certainly have a fair few folks to play at the back, but yeah.
I wonder who'll play. They got Tonali and Emirates in midfield with, I don't know who they'll put in there with him. With them, it's a pretty good midfield, and then I'd imagine it would be
probably Murphy. I would imagine.
Yeah, I thought maybe Murphy and Barnes playing the wings. No.
Yeah. And they're both fit.
Yeah,
but I mean, you've got Vissa and Voltamata. Like, I'm not worried about their strikers. So,
yeah, okay. Look, I'm looking forward to watching it. It'll be a fascinating watch. Let's see what happens. There'll be reaction from us obviously next week. Either way, but yes, let's turn our attention to the final topic there, which is the relegation fights. There's a game on right now.
Yes,
Nottingham Forest playing Sunderland.
1-0 to Forest, by the way, as we record.
Who scored?
Yeah. I can check that.
Don't say Gibbs White. I almost put him in, but I didn't. Don't say Gibbs White.
No, Igor Jesus.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, actually, so it's an own goal. Igor Jesus with the assist, and Hume was the own goal. So
that's fine.
Yeah, I was very close to Gibbs White as well. That final slot from midfield on the free hit was very tricky.
Very tricky indeed. So, look, Forest going good guns. I expect them to get something from that game tonight. I do expect that. They're in good form. It feels like they're 4 or 5 points away from safety now.
Yep.
So if they win tonight, that will be huge. We then have West Ham playing Everton at home. And then we have Tottenham going to Wolves at the weekend to wrap up the crunch time of the relegation battle.
And those two matches happen at the same time. They're both.
How do you see those two? So let's focus on those two, because it does feel more and more as Leeds creep to safety. Forest looking like they are. It's going to be one of the two London clubs that are going to be in the third relegation spot. Do you feel? I mean, look, Everton certainly a more formidable opponent, but West Ham are at home. Spurs not great at home. They do go away. Maybe that helps them. A Wolves team that are now relegated, nothing to play for. Like, how do you see those two games panning out? Do you see both teams winning? Do we think this is going to be a case of desperation playing a part, or do you think they're going to be cagey? I mean, I feel like the West Ham one could be a bit of a defensive affair, no?
Yeah, I think that could be the case. And then just 2-0 Forest as we record.
Wow. Not Gibbs White.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be cheering against that all week. So I think for the the West Ham game, I mean, no Branthwaite for the rest of the season hurts.
It does.
Defensively. I mean, that's a big loss. So I think it's 2-1 West Ham. And I
Wow.
just feel like it's a scene from It, and Wolves are in the sewer speaking to Spurs saying, "We all float down here." And they're gonna drag them right on down. And I'm here for it, for like just a hideous 1-1 draw that just destroys Spurs fans.
Wow. I think Chris Wood scored, by the way.
Yeah, I'm checking.
So not Gibbs White. Thank you. Yeah, look,
Correct.
I'm leaning towards West Ham now.
As
I am leaning
being the
towards
club that
West
gets
Ham.
relegated?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
For the first time. I think that the fact that they didn't beat Palace was huge. I think they should have beaten a Palace team that don't have a lot to play for. I think that's 2 points drop they'll regret. And I just feel like I think Spurs will win at Wolves. I think West Ham could draw at home against Everton. It'll be a close game. And I don't know. I just have this feeling now. I don't know what it's changed. That I was if West Ham had got, I think that 2 points, because what's the gap between West Ham and Tottenham at the moment? Is it?
It's West Ham is 2 points clear.
Yeah, so that would have been 4. I don't know. I just feel like this weekend it could and then Spurs get a little bit of momentum.
But then they go away to Villa next week.
I know they do. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling that they might end up just staying up, I just felt like that West Ham result. Again, if West Ham beat Everton tomorrow and Spurs drop points at Wolves, I think then I feel differently again. But yeah, just it feels that result. I do think Spurs will win this weekend. I think West Ham have to win. Yeah, I really do. I think they've got to win, or they'll be in big trouble.
Yeah, I think they beat a slightly weakened Everton team tomorrow.
You think so?
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they're at home, and they need to go and win those games. But yeah, I'm not totally convinced. I think Everton.
Yeah, I mean, they do have a rough. They do have. I mean, I'll give it to you. West Ham has a tough run in, because after that they go away to Brentford. They're home to Arsenal. They're away to Newcastle, and then they end the season at Leeds, or home to Leeds, home against Leeds.
Yeah, and that's what I think. I think their running is slightly hard. So I mean,
it is harder. Yeah.
I was looking where they get the points. I felt they had to win that game. Probably need to beat Everton. Might need to, I don't know. Yeah, whereas Spurs, I could see them getting maybe 6 to 8 points, maybe from their final games, maybe something like that. And I don't know, West Ham, I'm looking at maybe 4 or 5 points. Maybe I'm looking, could see a couple
Gibbs
of draws.
White just scored. It's 3-0 to Forest.
Gibbs White just scored.
Yes.
Did he? No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. It's 3-0.
I had him in, then I took him out.
I did too. And in the last minute, I chickened out because I thought I was chasing points.
I thought Sunderland, but then I was like, because they're
destroying them. It's 35 minutes in, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, this is, yeah. Well, it's a 2-horse race for relegation. That's confirmed.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. But yes, okay. Well, interesting. Yeah, fantasy free hit this week. A lot of people do the free hit, like me and you. Yeah. Yes, good luck with that. It's too late now to give you any tips.
To do anything about it. Yep. Are you playing the last fan standing?
No.
Oh, see, I'm down. There's 8,400 of us left, and I picked United this week, so we'll see.
Okay. Well, yeah, United are at home to Brentford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Home for Brentford. Yeah.
Should win that.
Should win.
Yeah,
it was between them and Liverpool. That were my two that I was going between, and I think they both win, but I'm saving the Liverpool pick. So
yeah, okay. So was that on the app? You can do that.
It's So there's on the Premier League website. They kicked off a new game 3 game weeks ago, and you get one team. You can only pick them once, and you pick each week. And if you make it, you advance to the next. So I don't know how many started, but there's only 8,400 players left. So
wow. Well, good luck with that, mate. I'm sure you're knowing you will, do your research, and you'll probably end up winning it. So
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see
what happens.
So.
Yes, okay. Well, I think we can leave it at that. Listen, massive game. I can't wait to see how how nervous you are if things don't go to plan tomorrow, and to see we were meant to have Billy on. He unfortunately had a clash because Billy does bring some very hot takes from an Arsenal perspective. I'm sure he'll be watching it from behind the couch tomorrow and be less nowhere near as composed as you are about it, Mike, as an Arsenal fan, I don't think.
Well, I have to lead by example. He is my son, so like
that's true. That is true. That's very true. So yeah, Billy's, we're going to hopefully take a little bit of your positivity, and let's see where we end up with that. But yes, listen, always a pleasure to chat.
Igor Jesus just scored it. Is 4-0 Nottingham Forest. This is gonna. This is just a battery. Yeah.
Wow, that's mad. Well, there we go. Listen, no point watching the second half now. Well, maybe there is.
No, I think this is done. Yep.
Yeah, maybe it's over. But yes. Anyway, look, always good to chat, mate. Enjoy the game tomorrow. And listen, we're gonna have to say, goodbye to Mr. David Brent.
And it's not done.
It's not done. It's not done, Mike. It's not done. It's not done. If you lose tomorrow, it's done.
That's why we're not going to lose tomorrow, because it's not done.
You heard it here first. Right. We'll catch you next time. Thanks, everyone.
Cheers.
Au revoir.